Hello, it is a new week. It's Tuesday. I was working yesterday, but I am editing the YouTube video for last week. I've also kind of changed up my room system a little bit, but I have my notes here. This is always my least favorite part of making YouTube videos, is having to do the initial cutting and organizing of all the clips, because on my GoPro that I film on, it organizes all the clips by date, but then once I put them onto my laptop, it just becomes a free-for-all. So I have to like time match and like backtrack and remember. This is like the pretty boring part of the process, so I'm just gonna work on that. I just got back from my friend's flat. They made pork belly and it was really good. I absolutely loved it. I'm ready to start working. I also am going to be resuming my knitting project, which I have in here, and it's from this mohair like sea glass colored yarn that I found over a year ago. But the problem is that the weave is so small, it's really hard to have the patience to do any kind of project. So I might start this one over because I already see a couple holes. I need to figure out what to do with this because I have tons of balls in here. The theme for this week is all about spending time with people, picking up on hobbies. Once again, now that the chaos of summer is over, I'm gonna get back into reading. I've got a couple things happening with friends later this week, and I'm gonna take you along with me for all of it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I ended up not working for a lot on my video because I ended up playing Minecraft with my boyfriend on my PS4. So I did that for about 2 hours. No regrets though. I've already eaten dinner. I had some haddock cakes, some haddock fish cakes, and some leftover vegetable pancakes from the Asian supermarket. And now I'm gonna make my dessert yogurt bowl that I've been having a massive hyperfixation on recently. I'm gonna try something new because I have seen so many TikToks of people making the magic hard shell chocolate on top of their ice cream or their yogurts. But I live in an ingredient household by choice, and so all I have are these Galaxy Minstrels that I found randomly in my pantry. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm not sure if the shell of these will melt, but I'm gonna try melt them and put them on top of my yogurt bowl. Am I wearing my pajamas? Don't worry about it. I don't know if that's enough. Let's dye this hair. It's a little bit later, it's a little bit colder, it's super rainy outside, and I'm doing my Dutch practice right now. I have this like big schedule. Right now I am watching Iris Welland's vlog where she does Dutch with English subtitles. This is the video on YouTube. It's really good. I have never heard this girl before, but I'm subscribing to her because her vlogs are really nice. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And then I also am going to be doing 30 minutes of reading, a short story, maybe a children's book. That's fun. I always like to do that. And just working and translating, practicing words that I don't know from the book. And then tomorrow is gonna be writing and vocab review. Friday is speaking and listening. Saturday is culture and practice. So I'm gonna be learning about some Dutch holidays. Basically, in order to keep me motivated and on track, I have to be like a high school teacher. Like I have to set a regimen schedule. I have to like make printouts. I have to do all of that. So I think what I'm really struggling with the most with the Dutch language is the accent, because my Southern accent is not that strong now, but when I first moved to Edinburgh, it was really strong, and I toned it down because a lot of people could not understand me fully. But now I think I'm really struggling on switching off my like very kind of classic Americana accent to be able to adopt the Dutch accent with the G's and the N's. The G's are the hardest for me. They're the hardest for me to pronounce, but I'm working on it. If you are Heist, my boyfriend, and you're watching this, I am practicing, okay? I am practicing. I'm doing it. Look at me, I'm literally doing it. Yeah, and then Sunday, I am watching my favorite show in the world. If you don't know what Scam is a Norwegian show that then evolved to being like, I think 10 or 12 other different shows in different countries, in different languages. Basically what happened was that the producers had international rights and then sold them to different production companies in different countries. And so there is the original Scam, which is Norwegian. There's a Scam France, a Scam Belgium, a Scam Netherlands. So that's what I'm going to be watching, but I love Scam. And there's even a Scam from the city I'm from, but it's the worst one, so we don't talk about that. This is like my station is set up as right now. I've got all my highlighters and pens over here, watching her vlog, and I'm just writing down all the words I don't know so that I can review them later. I'm waiting for Jess to get back so that I can yell out the window for her. And I may or may not be lightly stalking her.
I think I could.
I think you should. First meal back. We're making broccoli salad with bacon and chicken, ranch dressing, and then also
Some sweet potato fries.
You're literally here. Oh, they can see everything. I am currently uploading a video that I've been working on this week, which will be, by the time you see this, last week's video. But for some reason, yesterday I just got on this massive kick. I had this idea. What if I make a scarf that has a hood, and then the scarf, after you like toss it over your shoulder, clips to the hood somehow, so that way the wind won't blow it off your face or your head. And this is actually a really good project for me because I have not crocheted or knitted in easily like 5 years. I really want to get back into knitting, especially. I have so many like now like renewed interests and ideas to do and patterns. I've seen so many patterns on TikTok. My flatmate and best friend Jess and we have a podcast together. It's called Fan Diction. This is like what it looks like on Spotify. Each episode we read a book, like an adult romance book, and then we talk about it on the podcast, and it's kind of like a comedy situation. Last night, her and I finally decided on what we're going to be reading for the newest episode, and it's The Rose in Chains by Carrie Soto. This book is important because I actually read it when it was a Hermione fan fiction. So I'm really excited for that because I am a Hermione stan until the day I die. There are no fans left of Hermione, then I'm dead. I'm actually so pumped to read this, and somehow on my Kindle, the copy that I've uploaded is a ARC edition, which I feel like is kind of fun. And in case if you're wondering what that means, this is a digital gallery edition, which looks like this. And basically it means that people who got this copy of the book have to get permission from the publisher before they release quotes of the book, because this is not the edition that was fully published. I've done a lot of physical book reading lately, but I always go back to my Kindle. I always go back to her. I'm gonna be working on this a little bit. I only have this and then this ball left. So what I'm thinking is I'll do the scarf. I'll get another color and I'll add to both ends. I had a little bit of a dilemma. Not necessarily a dilemma, but just a personal craft, maybe. So this is my Filofax organizer. I've had this for almost over a year now, and I love it. I got it on super good discount on sale because it was from a previous year's, so it had the last year's inserts in it whenever I got it. I think I bought it from the Right Stuff down in Stockbridge in Edinburgh, which is my favorite stationery shop, but I've been able to add lots of customizations to it, and I also really customize the inside. I love it. I use it every single day, but there's one thing about it that I'm not super stoked about. So whenever I bought this, they had only 2 options for me. And so they had this one, and then they had a much smaller, I'm not sure what the smaller size is from this, but this is the personal size. I had to go with this one regardless. And I don't like the zipper. It's nice for if I just want to like shove things inside, like receipts and things, and then deal with it later. But I don't like how whenever I'm writing, the zipper like flaps get in the way, and I just feel like it's very claustrophobic, and I can't have things going outside of the boxes. Like I like to use stickers to make tabs and they get in the way. So I had the idea of cutting off the zippered area and just being able to do that with the seam ripper. The only problem is like that is a decision that I can't go back from. So I've literally been thinking about it for the past 2-3 weeks, and I'm still on the fence about it. I love my organizer. I'm probably gonna use this for another like 20 years, honestly. It is such an amazing lifeline for me, and I use it so much. If anyone has any strong opinions on what I should do with this organizer, please comment it on the video. Please tell me what you think I should do, because I am really undecided. Today is going to be a super chill day. I do have work later, but I don't have to go into the office until 2:30. I'm just going to go to the gym at some point. So I am out and about now, going to Stockbridge just to do some walking around, honestly, just to move. And I'm listening through my headphones, I'm listening to the audiobook that my flatmate Jess and I are doing for our podcast in a month, I think. So we're both reading the same book, and I'm just gonna walk around and see. The weather's absolutely beautiful this morning. I also just saw in one of the basement flats here, I just saw one of the most beautiful kitchens, I think, of my whole life that I've ever seen. It was like red tile, very like mid-century modern. It was super beautiful. I'm obviously not going to film it, but it just looked really beautiful and really nice with the sun.